Everybody. So here's your girl, tired and sweating and stinking and looking rough. I just came in from the garden. A wee bitty sore, but really, really happy. I had a really good, fun-filled weekend. And even though yesterday was Monday and I told myself I wasn't going to do anything, I ended up doing it all over again with one of my favorite young people. So, I'm surprised I'm still going. I'm surprised I don't feel, physically bad. Saturday night. I'm getting old, senior brain. Saturday night, I had some young friends in, and I didn't mean to stay up as late as I did because I knew I had the races on Sunday, but I did. I went to the races with my girls, and that was wild. I didn't win any money. I haven't won any money at the races since the very first time I went. 24 years ago. But that's okay. It was still a fun day. So let me see. That was Sunday. Got home at 8:30. Collapsed. Woke up yesterday still feeling, a bit ragged. But I had stuff coming from B&Q yesterday, and actually yesterday it rained all day, so that was a blessing. I just got dressed and sort of laid around chilling and stuff until the stuff I had ordered from B&Q came in, and my friend Daniel upstairs, because it was bags of compost, too big for me, too hard for me to carry anymore. Hey, it is what it is, but he knew it was coming, bless him, and he met me downstairs at the door when the truck pulled up, and he took all the soil out back. So, and then after that, that was yesterday, because today is Tuesday. I told myself, all right, I'm going to put my pajamas on and just lay here. But I got a text from my other young friend, my dancing buddy. And he was like, I'm off today. What are you doing? He's like, it's my turn because you bought the wine the last time. So I'll come down. So he did. And I ended up drinking all over again. Even though I swore I wasn't going to. Sorry. Something is popping up on my screen. I hate those pop-ups. I need to go in there and figure out how to do it. Anyway, he came down. And we ended up hanging and, drinking and taking turns finding, new music to listen to. And then I went to bed. And then today I woke up and I'm like, it was supposed to rain, but it didn't. So when it hadn't rained by, 1:30, I'm like, right, I'm going to go out in the garden and do some work. So I did that. So now I'm damp and kind of tired, but the only thing that's really sore on me are my joints, but it's going to get there. I really think I'm going to achieve my goal of having the garden totally, utterly done before my birthday. And that's it. I've been thinking, actually, since Saturday night, how blessed I am. And I've been really thinking it today because I saw this post on Facebook, and I think the site is called Pretty Babies or something. But all the girls on this site, it's a female site. And I guess all the females on here, or girls or whatever, they all have babies, and they're all young. And they were all complaining about how they couldn't seem to find they girls, they crew, they friends. All they feel lonely, and all they're doing is focusing on their kids and stuff. And some of the comments made me feel really, really, sad for them. But then I thought, these are internet kids. These are Gen Z kids. They didn't grow up the way I grew up. I had no cell phones, no internet. We had 3 channels on the TV. We barely had batteries. So what we had was the outdoors and parents on the block who looked out for everybody, and our imaginations. We made up our own games and stuff, and we played. I feel bad for the kids who grew up, actually. They're so glued to their phones and technology, they didn't learn how to properly socialize. It's nothing for me to go out, on a day shopping or running my errands and decide I'm going to treat myself and stop off at Beans and Berries and, get a milkshake or whatever. And there are kids in there, and they're all sitting at the table, but they're all on their phones. Nobody is talking. So maybe that's why they haven't found their tribe. But I'm really blessed, because I got 2 tribes. My original tribe from Cleveland, and the people who make up that tribe, all of them I've known since the age of 4. So how rare is that you have friends that you have known for 60 plus years? Not only that, but they still remain in your life, because sometimes people fall out and shit happens and stuff. So, and then I got my Scottish girls. These girls wear me out. Let me give a shout out to Gail, Annette, Marjorie, Allie, and Rachel. So Rachel excluded. These are the ladies I went to the Perth races with yesterday. Not yesterday. Yesterday was Monday. Sunday. We do this every year, actually, although I've skipped a couple of years due to illness, but this is a tradition that goes back to 2002, when we all first met, and we all met at the same time. I met all of these ladies through my first job in Scotland, and we've been friends ever since. And I'm lucky enough that one of my friends in this group lives just at the top of the road from me. So, it's a blessing, and you have to remember, as you get older, to play. That's what I call it. Play. Do I like my PJ movie days where I'm all by myself? Yup. But the days where I play, when I'm social and just, get out there and just do it, it's so much fun. So I just popped in, to ramble on a bit about that. And now I am going to finish this. This is my second glass of wine today. I hadn't... I was starting to lag in the garden. And I was like, I took a water bottle out there and I was drinking my water, but it wasn't helping. So I was like, I think you need a hair of the dog, old girl. So I poured a glass of wine, went out there, drank it, and just got back to it. And it did. It worked. It kind of like leveled me off. Anyway, I just popped in to show my face. Tomorrow, I am going to do nothing. Unless it's really, really nice like today. And then I may, who knows, I may pop in on a couple of friends of mine by surprise. So, that is it for the kid. Y'all take care. Be safe. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. But whatever you do, please be safe. And remember, I love you all. Bye.